Hello, my name is Jesse, and this is my first video on my Sims, using Sims 4. So, with this, I'm gonna do genealogy. This Jesse and Sarah was the original legacy parents, and I'm gonna start with David, who basically is the oldest, and then the last names of a lot of the females were changed. I'm probably not going to jump around too much, but Asa, so there's Derek, and then there's Jennifer D'Artagnan, and then Aurora Staden. This was another one of my people I had created. I had moved them into the original house that I had put the Stadens in. I used a money cheat to move them into the big mansion in Willow Creek, and so that's where the main estate is. So David and Aurora had Trinity Goth, and then I can tell you right off the bat, Trinity married Alexander Goth. And then you have Asa, and then Asa had 3 kids. One actually was adopted: Lilia, Dawn, and Brandon. And I will go down to, and then more lineage is Abby, DeAndre, and crazy thing with DeAndre is that DeAndre's wife is actually still alive. Sorry about that. I actually do not have her in the house right now. She's actually a filler for this house that I'm in right now, which I don't remember who the original family was. It was a base game family. This is so these are not all the gravestones. I don't have all the gravestones. There is only 2 houses I really do, and it's the main estate, and this I moved the people out. So going back in, this is more of a down to the lineage. So Brendan and Liliana, and then you got Reagan, Jonathan, Tristan, and then down to Hugo, Daryl, Jax, Lance, Alexa, Marco. I do remember and then back up to Jesse, because I'm gonna show you. It gets a little confusing after this one, because of course everybody's cousins, and then so there's going to be Jake, Micah, Tristan, Jonathan, Reagan, Rosalie, Alea, Tobias, Devante, Jasmine, Chloe, Jake, and then Sarah, Brandon, Dawn, and Liliana. And then down here It's Dwight, Cam, Jocelyn, Hugo, Daryl. Everybody died of old age. I don't think there's a single person that has died of an accident. And actually, everybody that's alive right now, so Chloe Friedman and all these, they are, and then Jess Staten. I wanted to have Jesse, but of course with the cheats and the gravestone, I had to change that because I couldn't, and for some reason he ended up retiring as an athlete and then a villainous monk. I had him retire and then moved him into this house, and then when the neighborhood thing came out, so Jess actually had 8 kids, and Harrison and Justina is from 2 different families. I will show you this because you've got Bonnie Staten. Now Bonnie actually was a pre-made person, and then Olivia, Jessica, Shay, Zeke, and then half brother, half sister. And then you have some of the other kids. So and then I clicked on Arvin to show you that Mortimer and Bella. A lot of you guys like to know about the Goths. So Cassandra and Alexander. So Jake, and then so there's still, you got all these lines right here, and the lines get a little bit crazier. Lancer, by the way, some of these names I did not create. They were randomized because, like I said, when I play, I only go into 2 households, except to like make the others get married, and then the young adults get married, and then move them out into another house, and then have more, and then also move the elders into the elder house. So, and of course with only 8, I make sure that with the new neighborhoods thing, the only thing this house can do is basically, they can't move out, they can't adopt, and they can't, of course, have babies. I think I left the have babies, but because they're elders, they can't have babies anyways. This is, I believe this is Shay. So yeah, right now these are all outside of Jesse Wilson. Jesse's married to, I believe, somebody who is actually still in the other house because they haven't grown up, and